This is an interesting thing that recently has occurred. I unfortunately lost my parents when I was much younger. And so I've never had to deal with putting someone into assisted living or someone, getting, having a little mobility trouble. And I went to see my mother-in-law, and she is now in assisted living. And I just was opened up to a whole world of needs that I really didn't understand before. And now I really kind of get it. And she turned to me and she said, look, Suze, I'm having a really tough time being able to bend down anymore to pick stuff off the floor. Do you have a solution? And I said, oh my gosh, yes, I do. So I literally, probably about 2 weeks ago, ordered a set of 2 GrabIts and had it sent directly to her at her assisted living facility, because we'll do that for you. I did that, and I bought also at the same time, I got the Rollinator. Do you know that we sell this thing that's actually a wheelchair, and it's also a push cart? And I sent both of those directly from here, directly to her. They didn't come to my house, but this is one of those items that she specifically needed. And Vonabelle, I talked to her recently, and she says, thank you so much, because she's really having a difficult time bending down anymore. And now she can grab stuff like her shoes and her socks and things on the floor much, much easier than she could before. It's a big difference.
I'm so glad that you did that, daughter-in-law.
I did.
Because it really is a helpful tool. So if you are height challenged or reach challenged, this is the handy reaching tool that you want. And there are reaching tools out there, other ones, but guess what? They don't fold in half like this, which makes storage easy, and also makes it easy for your mother-in-law to put it at her hip in her rollator.
True.
So because you can take it with you even when you're shopping. And I like to say this is like a triple threat. It has technology here, and also technology in the handle. Now you push this button to fold it. Please make sure that you do that, because I read a couple of reviews like, oh, I forgot to push the button and I kind of bent my GrabIt. So push that button, that's how you fold it in half. And then you open it up. Over here, you have these great fingers that grab, and they're rubberized so they hold things. And then if we stay there, look at this. There's also a light at the end. That's an LED light. Batteries are included, so you're all ready to go. And then here, you have a magnet. You see how tiny that is? Actually very strong, a little hook, and then you have a ratcheting feature too, and I want to show you that over there.
Sure,
let's go over there. Yeah. So, and it is a set of 2, and great colors too, Suzanne, huh?
Oh yeah, we do have colors. Sorry, I didn't do those. We have black, gray, teal, plum, purple, I didn't plum, black, gray, teal, purple, pink, red, zebra, and leopard. Oh, ignore all of those. My card is 100% wrong. Those were available, they sold out. Okay, so we have teal, we have red, and we have purple. I have 3 color choices. And honestly, I bought the red, and I bought the burgundy Rollinator to match.
Oh.
I want her to be coordinated in assisted living.
Why not? And a lot of them are, because I go to assisted living too.
They got it going.
Yeah, they do. They got a little fashion in there. So here is your GrabIt. And did you hear that? So that is a ratcheting feature. Listen. Okay, so how do you get to the ratcheting feature, and what does it mean? Ratcheting feature is adjusted right here. This goes up and down. And listen, okay, ratcheting means it holds it for you. So let me show you what that means. Now let's say, maybe for your mother-in-law, you have the strength to grab it, but you don't really have it to hold, and you want to get something that's on a higher shelf or a lower shelf. So when I grab something, it clicks like that. Maybe you have something in your toolbox that's a ratchet, which means it holds it. Now, you see this? I'm gonna take my hand away. I'm not holding it anymore. The GrabIt is holding this for me, and how is it holding it? Whoop, see that? It is truly grabbing the whole thing and holding it, and that's what the ratcheting feature does. So it really helps if you don't have the same strength in your hand or your arms anymore. So you can take things that are here and move them up. Maybe you want to hide your goat poop, which is actually chocolate. You want like nobody else to get it. You want to put it on the high shelf. But you could also reach low, because it's 3 feet of reach, and that reach can be up, out, down, it doesn't matter. You have that reach, and so I can get things that are on the lower shelf.
That's great.
You know why that's important? Because sometimes you can't bend,
right.
So, and a lot of times you bend down, it's the getting up that's super hard.
Right.
And yeah, so, reaching something that's way under the bed that's frustrating, that's so important. Getting your plants out, and I often think of people who are disabled. Maybe somebody you love sets you up for the day, and you think, man, there's a few things I could do if I could reach it. And the GrabIt can give you that reach, like over your shoulder here.
Right.
So I can grab a plant, and I can bring it down. I can water it, and it makes you feel like you're productive. Or, maybe it just makes it easier for you to do those things. And it does fold in half. there aren't any other grabbing tools that fold in half, which
I have
means
to tell you
it can go
another
into
thing
your
too
hip.
is we talk a lot about, you know, maybe it's your this problem or that problem. Well, any of you have a kitchen where you have the cabinets that go up to the ceiling?
Yes.
I don't care what height you are, you can't reach that stuff on the top, and thus you never use the items. So it's not necessarily if you've got a dexterity problem, it's if you just have really high shelves or really high cabinets, you're gonna love the GrabIt, because a lot of times you have to go get a stool, step stool.
Yes.
You go drag the step stool out, you gotta unfold it, climb up there, get something out of that top cabinet, bring it back down. Just use the GrabIt. And please remember, our configuration is a 2-pack. Also, I think it's important to note, yes, you've seen this on infomercial. Not only do we have a better price, we have a better model than the infomercial. So understand, that's the difference between what you've seen on the TV infomercials and what we're doing tonight. So we have the best price, and you have the highest amount of features in this one specifically,
That's
correct?
right, because this is the Ultra. So the Ultra gives you more space. We have 3 feet. In the infomercial, it stops right about here. It's a little shorter. Here at HSN, we wanted the bigger and better, so it's the Ultra. It gives you that extra reach, 3 feet of reach. So just think about something that's just out of your reach.
Right.
This is your way to get that thing that's just out of your reach. But also, like, the paper towels are up there. You know, like, can I get that? Just smack it with your GrabIt.
That's true.
Now, it can go in tight spaces too. So between the washer and dryer, do you ever have that sock that falls down there and you're like, how am I gonna get that? So this is just about 2 inches here. I can turn on my light, get into dark spaces, reach in between the washer and dryer, get that sock. Maybe it's under the couch or down the back of the couch where you're reaching and maybe you'd fall over trying to get it over the back. And here for dark spaces, maybe something where it's got cobwebs or spider webs and you're like, I'm not reaching in there. Let the GrabIt go in there and meet that spider. You don't have to. And that's the LED light. Batteries are included. And then let me show you the magnet feature, because sometimes there's things you drop and it's a nail or a bobby pin or something, and you're like, oh, if there was a magnet. Well, yeah, there is a magnet. So if you drop something in your carpet and you need to grab it, look at that. I have grabbed a piece of jewelry. I've grabbed a nail, maybe that I, might step on. So these are important little features that make it life just easier for you. And then sometimes there's a time that you're sitting and again, you can't reach, or maybe you're just having a comfy day and you sat and your remote fell, or you hurt your back, you had hip surgery, arm surgery, and you just need a little extra assistance. The GrabIt can be that extra assistance for you. I can get my remote if I dropped it and I'm sitting there and like, oh, I can't reach it. The doctor said don't bend. You don't have to bend. Let the GrabIt bend. Maybe your glasses went flying. And here's a great use. It is a set of 2. You can keep one indoors, Suzanne, and one outdoors. And when all that stuff blows onto your lawn,
That's actually a great idea.
You don't have to touch it. Pick it up, put it in the garbage, and then you don't have to reach and touch all of that dirt. So it makes for great cleaning up around the yard. And then teach the kids to pick up their own toys, mamas. Let them grab with the GrabIt and make it a game. And also, many times I have pulled my back for the stupidest reason, and I'm like, I can't bend. And so when you have those days that you can't bend, or bending means, okay, I bent, now who's gonna help me get up? Don't do that up and down. You can let the GrabIt do all of that up and down for you, and it is a set of 2. And look, it folds in half, which means when I'm in my wheelchair and I'm shopping or I'm home, it sits right here with me. Always secure, always there to help me.
I would imagine if you go
reach.
grocery shopping, a lot of people who still want to be independent, maybe they are in a scooter or a wheelchair, and you want to reach for things on shelves, you always have to stop and ask somebody, hey, could you grab that for me?
Right.
It just adds to your independence. You can keep going longer and have a more successful life simply because you have a great little tools like this that are part of your world. It's a very good gift. I gave it to my mother-in-law because she literally said, I'm having trouble reaching down for things. Could you get me these? And I bought her a 2-pack, sent it directly to her assisted living. We have direct delivery. It's so handy to do, and she got it. I know she's using it. 2 of the red, 2 of the purple, 2 of the teal. You've got your choice of. Don't forget, what we didn't have the last time, and every time it's been on, is 5 flex pays. So we didn't have 5 flex pays. We do for today only. And look at that great price break. So 5 flex pays and a price break of $29.94, which means the price will go up again. Okay, so this next item is the Sandy Stick. And what's really cool about this